Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome.
Hey.
This is Paul in the
I'm here.
619, and you're watching a special Conversations with the Community. This month, it's AAPI, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And so this whole month, we wanted to celebrate Asian diversity, So,
Yeah.
I am joined by Namen and Ataku, two of the coolest guys in the hobby, joining me. We're gonna be interviewing our special guest. It's gonna be Ryan, Cuevaa Comics. He is a founder of the Black Order Comic Club with myself. He's also a art consultant for Blacklight Printing. So he actually, besides being a longtime collector, he's also works in the industry. So we'll ask him questions about that. Family man, he's a veteran of the U.S. He's a U.S. veteran. So yeah, thank you for. I want to thank him for his service. But without further ado, let's bring in Ryan.
Hey guys,
What's up? Is that enough hype? Did I hype you enough? Was that enough? Right amount? I need to do more?
All right, I appreciate it.
A little bit more.
No, thank you guys. I really appreciate
Well, first off, I want to say, Ryan, thank you so much for joining us, man. It's I think this is a big deal. I've never really interviewed you, and to interview you in this setting, it's special. So thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you for the invite. Means a lot. I know you guys are busy and stuff, and for you guys to even consider me, I really appreciate it.
No, dude, thank you. So, besides everyone in the panel, everyone that's watching this, thank you for joining us. We'll just dive right in with the questions. So, first off, how did you get your screen name?
My screen name?
Yeah, your screen name.
So, well, it actually started back in high school. We had a whole bunch of Ryans, so they started calling me by my last name, Cuevaa, and so it stuck. And then obviously joining the military, it stuck there. And then when I started IG, I was like, you know what? I'll just stick to Cuevaa. So I put Cuevaa Comics, and that's how I started. Slowly, my first few posts on Instagram on my IG page was not comics, but original art.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what kind of original art are we talking about?
So I was a couple first pieces was actually my first original art piece was from Will Pistachio, creator of Vision.
Nice.
Very nice.
So I met him 2017. I got a commission, sketch cover commission of Weapon X.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
Very nice dude.
You have a book? Can you show it off?
Yeah. Oh, actually, I can grab it. It's right here. Hold on.
Put it off the wall. Come on, we want to see it.
We gotta give Wilson, Papa Wilson some love.
Yeah, no.
Now you gotta put him on the big screen now.
Yes.
So this was my very first commission by Wills.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Man.
nice.
Oh man, that's fire.
Wow! Oh my gosh! That's beautiful,
Yeah.
dude.
So I got
Wow.
after getting this piece, I got hooked. You know,
Mm.
so he just loved this style. You know,
Oh, yeah.
from early X-Men to he did Wetworks. He also did an indie book called Stone, which was based off of, funny enough, Filipino folklore.
Mm.
So he
Huh.
collected stones, agimats. So you have Asian Filipino folklore in that story. You know, you have
That's awesome.
manananggal, capre, all these like folklore monsters from Philippines, and they made a book out of it.
Oh wow, you're from Philippines?
Yep.
We had a Philippine guest in the not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
Just 3 days ago. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, no. After getting that piece, I got hooked. You know, primarily traditional art. I got a couple of digital commissions, but more so, how I started was finding, and to this day, this is how I get my commissions. Is I find artists who have not popped yet, really. So, perfect example is Will Jack. So, I've been following Will Jack even before he started getting into comics, like before he got signed. I got his first X-23 commission. And then last year at San Diego Comic-Con, I met up with him and I brought it to him to show him. Like, hey, remember this? And he was very surprised and told me like, yeah, if I could do it all over again, I'd do it, because obviously as years progress, their skill sets get better and better. And so he was very pleased to see it. So that's my thing. Like, if I didn't get into original art, I probably have a lot of more key books. But you know, as a collector, you collect what you love, right? So
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah, I mean, collecting 101s, that's that's as good as it gets.
Well, you know, it's funny. Okay, I'm not trying to name drop. I interviewed John Boy Myers, and he said looking at his old art is like running into your like an ex. It's like you're like, oh no, she's here. So I wonder if Will Jack, when you showed him his old stuff, if that's the kind of
oh yeah, no, 100%, because he was critiquing his own art.
Yeah.
And it was dated 2017, I believe. And he was like, man, I messed up here. I could have done better here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I'd rather have the early pieces because it tells a story, right? It tells their journey from then till now. So if I ever come across, which now he's like really pricey, like now you could compare it. Like I see some of his newer work and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. But then I'll look back to his earlier pieces, like this is where he started,
Yeah.
Another one is he's actually gaining a lot of steam now, and he's a good friend of mine. His name is JD Bybee. We both served in the New Jersey Air National Guard, and funny enough, I saw him like doodling in the break room, and I was like, "Oh, you do art?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." And I go, "Can I get a commission?" And he's like, "I don't do that stuff." And I was like, "No, for real, I'll pay you for it." And sure enough, he did. That was 2018. And then now he's been picked up by Saturday Morning Cards, and he does all their realistic
Nice.
pieces. He does a lot of Stan Lee sketch art cards. So definitely check him out. He's up and coming. and I'm very proud to say that he's a good friend of mine, and I've been supporting him from the very beginning.
That's amazing. All right, before we move on, let's actually go to the chat and say hi to everybody. So we got Cali Comics. He's saying let's go.
Cali.
Yeah.
Hello.
And then Cisco, the Wolf of Wall Books, is I'm here for the free Lumpia.
Maybe I should bring some next week.
Yeah, right.
Right.
So okay, so next weekend, Ryan and I, we're actually gonna be there with some of our Black Order Comic Club brothers. We're gonna be over in Ontario, California. It's gonna be Comic-Con Revolution. So we're gonna be seeing each other again. Because the last time I saw Ryan in person was San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Was that right? Yeah, we had a good time.
You were wearing that green hat that you're wearing now, and I spotted you so far away.
Yeah, this is my grandson's Little League team. So I rep Little League. Let's go.
There you go.
And then who else is in here? We got Collector P. Paul, not in the 619. He lives in the Arizona area. He's another Black Order brother. Thank you for being here. Pretty much everyone's saying hi to each other. We love that, And then, dude, this guy, he's always supporting the community. Pops, dude, I love you, Pops, man. Thank you for all the support that you give me and everyone else in the community. Much love. Thank you. And then we got Ron Hilton. Ron, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Your attendance here is appreciated. Yeah, and then everyone else saying hi. So everyone in the chat, thank you for being here. All right, let's continue. So how did you get into comics? What are some of your earliest comic book memories?
Oh, man. So I came to America in August 1988 from Philippines. And one of my fondest memories was my cousin taking me to a comic book shop. And I was just like, oh, wow, this is amazing, Growing up over there, they had Scooby-Doo and all this other stuff, but not like X-Men and Spider-Man. And the first thing I actually fell in love with was cards, like the 1999 Impels and all that other stuff. I just thought it was so cool because they're, small, fits in your hand. And, one of my first comic books was the X-Men. One of my first ones was X-Men 11. And that's a classic one. Jim Lee, the squad right in the front, and ever since then I've been hooked. I've been collecting on and off, but back in 2015, I was like, man, let me get back into it, I went to a comic book shop in New Jersey next to a coffee shop. I told my wife, hey, let's go in. And she knows that I was a big Spider-Man fan. So walked in there, picked up some books. Obviously, I didn't know what stories or what artists to look for. So I just grabbed whatever. But yeah, no, seeing the art, it takes you back to when you were a kid. And just reminds me of, it's very nostalgic, especially for us. I know I'm probably dating myself, but or being that old guy and saying our generation was the best, we had the coolest stuff, Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Spider-Man, you can't beat that.
Yeah, you can't disagree with that. No, it's all good. It's all good. No hate.
No hate.
So I know I have a lot of questions that I have prepared. I don't know if Otaku or Namen, if they have any questions they want to ask you.
Now, you have a YouTube channel also?
Do I have a YouTube channel? No, I don't actually. I'm one of the very few from the club that doesn't do YouTube. I did actually was part of a YouTube group I'd say a couple years ago, it was with a bunch of original art collectors, and we would go. One of them was Rob Foreman, and we would talk about art. I showed them like my pieces, some of my DK Ruan original art pieces before he popped off. Now it's kind of like hard to get. I have a Peach Momoko original.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a sore subject. I got when Demon Days came out. Peach did some of the covers, but she released a Demon Days cover special for Comics Pro of X-23, and so I have contacts with Yo, who is Peach's husband and manager, and I messaged him right away. I was like, "Hey, I saw a little clip of X-23. I was wondering if it's available," and he said, "Yeah, it's available." So I purchased it for her cost and held on to it. And just recently, which kind of hurts, not really, we'll see. I sent it out to Heritage Auction.
Oh,
Yeah, because got to take care of some stuff, but also I saw that she had so Peach Momoko did a Magic Strange Academy,
Mhm.
right? And that sold at its high for $32,000.
Wow.
that's crazy money.
So
Crazy.
well, why not? Let's give it a shot. So
Yeah.
it's in Heritage right now. I got
So
confirmation.
the X-23 cover, it's the one where she's with the wolves? That's the one you have?
No. It's the one where she's kind of crouched. It's a full body, but she's crouched, and she has like lotus flowers in the background.
Oh,
And
I know
so-
who that is.
Yeah, and that one is, I think, out of 200 when it got released.
Nice.
So
That's awesome.
fingers crossed that maybe
Yeah, heck yeah. Most definitely.
something there.
Oh, that's gonna go for a lot. So lucky, man.
Hopefully.
So, Otaku, did you have a question to ask him?
Yeah, I guess just generally outside of the original art, what kind of like characters and things you collect in terms of comic books?
Okay, so in terms of comic books, so many titles, right? But growing up, I'm more so drawn to obviously the artists and their style. If you go through my IG page, it's mostly J. Scott Campbell stuff.
Nice.
And so, like, I remember as a kid, I couldn't afford it, and so now that I have adult money, I could buy all the J. Scott Campbells,
Nice.
Adult money.
adult money.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, I mostly collect artists, not so much storylines. Only there's a few storylines that really catch my attention. Obviously, early 90s, I was a big Onslaught fan, just the whole deal of Magneto and Professor X, just demolishing everybody. And then right afterwards, I know they did Operation Zero Tolerance, kind of like what's happening now, which is kind of weird because it's 30 years past. And, with, don't want to get all political, but, that sort of premise, But also, I was a big Fables guy. Love
Oh, yeah.
Fables.
It's a great title.
And obviously X-23, she's my favorite,
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, you know what? We're going to, I know Namin, he pulled up your IG page. We're going to highlight your IG page. We're going to go take a look. You take all the nudes down from your IG? Okay, cool. All right, cool. So, okay, so this is my friend's. What's going on? Oh, you're controlling it. You're controlling it, Naman. I'm looking at it too. I'm like, why isn't it like responding? So I know first and foremost, when it comes to your page, the most important thing is your family. That's the first thing that pops up.
Yep.
Naman, you're controlling it, so I can't go any further.
You want me to go? You tell me what to do.
Just do the overview of his IG page. Okay, that worked too. So so the thing is, this is Ryan's IG page. If you're not already following him, please follow his page. He's got some dope stuff on there. Again, first and foremost is his family, but he's got some dope stuff on here. He's got some Gen 13. He's got some Spider-Punk. So yeah, if you wanted to scroll down there. Oh, look at that. I mean, jeez. Nice. Who is that?
So that's The Secret Life of the Crows. That's by J. Scott Campbell and Nate Ruffino. And this was like a Kickstarter before Kickstarter happened.
Wow.
And not a lot of these came out, nor did anybody really know that they came in a set of 3. So you had the trade dress, the version, and the sketch.
Yeah.
Wow.
And these are really hard to find.
I love that sketch cover.
Yeah. No, it's really amazing. And funny enough, Nate Ruffino used to do like Facebook live sales. She was offloading a whole bunch of her comps. And so originally I had one of them. And then I asked her off her show, I was like, hey, do you by chance have the set? And she goes, luckily enough, I have one last set. And I was like, would you be selling it? And she was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I ended
up. Beautiful.
That's amazing. Yeah, beautiful stuff.
And this one is by Thaddeus Robeck, a good friend. I also scouted him before he started doing covers. Really great guy. I actually got a free commission from him.
Wow.
And so how that happened was he wrote this long post. I think it was like maybe 3 paragraphs. And at the last paragraph, he goes, I'm pretty sure not everybody would read this or get this far reading this post. He was like, if you respond to this post saying that I read everything, I'll give you a commission for free.
Nice.
So
nice. There
and ever since then, we had a good relationship. A really great guy. I know Paul got something very special from Mr. Thaddeus Beck. Do they know about that?
No, I'm just like this guy. Look, check it out. This is what Mike said. He says, I'm not name dropping. Oops, John Boy. It just fell out of my pocket. Yeah, thanks, Mike.
He just fell out. He didn't drop it. He fell out. He fell out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. So no, he's fire. So and then on our club, we always do the gem of the week, and then on this week, we highlighted Ryan. Yeah, that's a beautiful vest. Yeah, and we'll be talking about that vest later.
I know Otaku is really jealous now, right?
Yeah, because of that.
I'm jealous. That's so far off.
That took so long to get that book.
Yeah.
Who's this guy out there?
So these are the founders of the Black Order Comic Club. I'm lucky enough to be able to start this club with Ryan and our other brother Cisco. It's just been so much fun, and their friendship, as far as getting into this club, it's a real brotherhood, and I really appreciate this guy.
Awesome.
Man, I really appreciate you.
It's what it's all about, This hobby would not be as enjoyable without other collectors, and the thing is, like, collectors get each other, right? Like it's like a language. You don't really have to. It's a shared common thing. So
100%, and it's like the unspoken connection, right? You go to a LCS or a convention, and you see something, and the same guy's eyeing it. like, oh, that you like that? He's like, oh yeah, and it's natural, the connection natural, and then conversation can go on forever. And the great thing about the community too is we all help each other out, whether it's finding a book, getting a signature, or even outside of the collecting aspect of it is like, hey, how you doing? How you been? Haven't heard from you in a while. And those are the things that that solidify the community, right? And so when we did create Black Order, that was it. It was highlighting that camaraderie, but also a little twist to that is we're creating our own story as well that we could share with other people.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
So okay.
Hey, Hyung, can you go back to the that piece there?
This one?
David Nakayama. So do you have any original artwork from David?
Man, so I talk to David pretty frequently, every once in a while throughout the months, and I've been trying to get one forever. So David, his artwork is repped by, now his original artwork is primarily repped by KCA, Kirby's Comic Art. Now, I know there was a lot of controversy with KCA, a whole bunch of artists leaving. Her main rep left. But prior to that all going down, I actually helped and worked with KCA behind the scenes. So a lot of times when Annabelle would reach out to me and ask me, hey, can you mock up this original art piece and frame it out? Because her family does framing. I was like, yeah, sure. So I would frame out using an app and mock up different frame styles. And I was like, oh, is David still on your lineup? And she goes, not really, but his original art is with me. So in any case, like I wanted that X-23 David Nakayama where she's just wearing black, crouched down, and I was like, oh, cool. I was like, so I reached out and I was like, hey, how much is it? And she was like 6,000. And I was like,
oh my gosh.
I'll pass. But I would talk to David, and he's a great guy. He was like, yeah, it's kind of up there. And I was like, all right, well, maybe one day, maybe I could get a commission, but original art is probably out of my range. Yeah, 6,000.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna switch up gears, but we are gonna stay on the Black Order Comic Club. So Ryan, he's our swag guy. He's a guy that connects connects us with all the stuff for our club. So I'm gonna highlight a few things. Right now, my grandson is pressing on the doorbell, and he better stop because he's pissing me off. All right, hold on. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
All right. So first off, all our stickers are supplied by Ryan. He's a art consultant for his company. He's works for Blacklight Printing. So besides the stickers, he's done T-shirts. He's done hoodies. Okay, so the hoodie that Ryan, that is the most comfortable hoodie that I own, and I it's dirty right now. I was gonna wear it, but my wife said that shit stinks. I'm gonna wash it, so I don't have it, but I do have my vest. Right. He supplied. Hold on, excuse me. Yep. So as far as our patches on our vests,
nice.
Ryan supplied these.
That is dope.
Yeah. Supplied that and then the patches in the front.
Right.
Yeah.
All from Ryan.
All right. I want to be part of the club now.
You're in. I'm talking to you're in. So okay. So this is the thing. Ryan, I wanted to ask,
Yeah.
as far as like on that side, you're on the industry side where you actually make, stuff for artists. You make prints for them. How'd that all get started?
Oh man, it was. I've always wanted to be somehow part of the industry, right? Uh, More so to make the friendships and connections, not so like, oh, I'm in, let me get this. It was never about that. It was more so like, oh, hey, I'm friends with John Boy, you know, I helped him out with this. I was never looking for anything in return, you know. And so I had an opportunity. I'm not going to name names, but I worked for a different print company, um, and they reached out to me and asked me, "Hey, since you're in the comic community, we would like to provide service for these artists or establishments." And I was like, "Okay, sure, for real. Don't mind doing that at all." So, I did a lot of legwork and making contacts. Um, and so that's how I ended up going to San Diego Comic Con. Paul knows, as much as I wanted to hang out, I wanted to make these relationships. And funny enough, like um, one of the relationships I made was with Tom, and these guys know who Tom is. Tom is the owner of Bad Moon Rising, and owns a comic book store now, um, doing a lot of great things. And we didn't speak for about a year, and then he reached out to me. He's like, "Let's get things started." And so, you know, prior to that, we made prints for the Perillos, um, for San Diego Comic Con. We made stickers, one-touch labels for a whole bunch of people for their merch, and a lot of it too is so artists, they're binded by certain legalities, right? IPs, publishers, and stuff like that. So when it comes to making certain things for them, it's a little tough because they're so confined and restrained to what they can and can't do. Um, but more so, like, we don't mind helping them out with like stickers and merchants, stuff like that. So that way, when they do go to conventions, they could, hand them out or whatever. But um, fast forward, I joined another company, which is Blacklight, and um, they were more so told me, you have the reins, you do what you need to. And so that's where I'm at. Like, we have working with certain individuals. I can't say names right now, but you'll see more of our stuff in the future. My thing is too is like, I want to do trading cards, non-sports cards, uh, stuff like this, like Peach Momoko stuff. This is the One Piece Peach Momoko, and I've taken so much time to break these down and figure out how they're made. We have the capabilities of making these.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, that's so cool.
So is that for only professional artists, or
no,
you have
it
that
could be for anybody. It really could be for anybody. So my whole thing is, even kids, right? They want their own trading cards like this, and we want to be able to provide that for them. So, like, for my son, I made for his birthday last year. A big Pokemon fan. So he had a party at Chuck E. Cheese, and Pokemon theme. And I was like, "Oh, what are we gonna give for the gift bags?" Right? I was like, "You know what? These kids love cards. Well, let's make them a card." So I made my son.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Right?
That's great. That's so cool.
With the
You
hologram.
do that? You do
Yeah,
that
wow.
yourself?
Yeah, I made it.
What's
Wow.
what's on the other
So-
side?
So
Just a regular.
Nice.
Look at that. That's so cool.
That's cool.
so So if I want to make a merch for my channel,
Sure.
using my own art, I could come to you.
You can come to me. You can come to me.
Come to you.
I could do some mock-ups for trading card / business card for you. There you go.
Or any stickers or
Yeah.
little buttons, whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like this is one of our standard stickers, black light, and it has the QR code. But if you could, I don't know if you could tell, but it's embossed, so it's raised, has that effect. Where it sticks up. So we use UV printers to give it that effect, but we also do solvent base, kind of like anybody who's familiar with sports cars like PMGs, like precious metal gems. We could do that too. So it's like a high gloss, high chrome, whatever color, those are things that, I like to make, but also, I noticed that these artists who do sketch cards, right? A lot of times, if they're not using the right cardstock, if they're putting down like water-based colors, it wrinkles, right? Because it's water-based. And also on the back, it's not as appealing, right? It's just plain Jane. My hopes is to create a brand of sketch cards for artists with their own brand in the back, that complements not only the front part when they do their art, but also in the back.
Let me show you what who Loquin is.
Who?
Loquin.
Loquin.
He's an artist. Yeah. Let me show you what he made for me.
Sure.
He personally made it. This is a case.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And if you open it up, there's a.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Are those blank cards?
Yeah, those are blank cards.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, so these are for cons, for them to sketch on?
Yeah, so he's and for artists they would love to have something like this.
Yeah. 100%.
For their own. So if if I have my own design, and they say, "Hey, give me 1,000 of these,"
bring it here. I got you.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
We're wheeling and dealing on this show.
I know, right?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Business connections. This is awesome.
No, you know what? I'm going to officially invite you to our AAPI next year.
Okay.
So, because what this AAPI is, what I've been visioning is that during AAPI, we are right now I'm piggybacking on Paul, right? But if I'm running if I'm interviewing, like we just got through interviewing, what's his name?
Cliff Chang.
What's his name? Huh?
Cliff Chang.
Yeah, Cliff Chang, right? We just got. I wanted you guys to come over and piggyback off of my channel, and and then increase the content for your channel. Hopefully, we get to share different viewers, a whole bunch more viewers, and give artists exposure that they deserve, and just for the month of May, So, I mean, and more people we have doing this. I mean, even each one of us have a small channels.
Right.
With the combine, we could just
definitely get the word out. Yeah, no, most definitely. Yeah, that's great, Norman. Yeah, heck yes.
So,
yep.
By the way,
I just want to say how cool, Ryan. That's how cool that is. Like that you're providing this service for not only the artists, because we all talk about how difficult it is to be a comic book artist.
Yeah,
they're really kind of getting screwed over by the publishers, to be honest, right? They're not getting their fair share cut of the the profits, but
Right.
you're giving them this opportunity for them to profit through their own promotion at cons. And of course, we fans are the ones that are supporting this and
Of course.
benefiting as well. So this is a huge service to the community, actually, the
Right.
comic book community.
Yes.
So
And
yeah,
that's one thing that I don't know if you guys follow Mike Choi, right? And he was a few posts, maybe 2 months ago. He was showing his checks, that the royalty checks, and they're pennies. They're pennies, and I'm like, the guy is like a superstar, and this is how they treat him. And then the more and more I dive into what the artist makes for their pieces, I mean, it's ridiculous. Say, for instance, you're, Paul, you're an artist, right? Marvel tells you, hey, I want these done, right? They'll pay you, right? They'll pay you for whatever, 1,500, right? But secondary market, and you're a known artist, that goes for 3K right off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about your regular releases, right? On top of, say, for instance, it becomes a ratio, right? 1 in 10, 1 in 25, 1 in 50, 1 in 100. The price of that book can skyrocket way more than the cost of the original price that you sold your artwork for.
Yeah.
And it's not fair, it's not fair to you as an artist, nor is it not fair, in my opinion anyway, for us collectors to be placed in a position where we have to shell out, a couple grand for an original piece. Now, obviously, market determines that, right? And it's sad to say, like, I know COVID really pumped everything up, and we're still feeling the effects. And some are just manufactured prices too, people, market manipulations. And so you have to find a balance, right?
Yeah.
So if I could provide, a sketch card or even a sketchbook size, sketch card size for a book, and have an artist do his thing, pay it at a reasonable price, and they both win. I'll probably get flagged by Marvel or DC or whomever saying oh, this guy's trying to undercut us. No, we're the ones who feed the machine. Why not give some of that money back to the artists, the people that we enjoy?
100%. Yep.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, even look, when he was selling these cars for Marvel, for instance, he goes to eBay and somebody's flipping his car for $1,800, and he's only making just a few penny on the dollar on those. Right. He's working his ass off for getting those cars out there, but they're paying him just.
Now, for us as a manufacturer, we're not telling whomever, John Jang, hey, for a pack of 100 sketch cards, it's going to be $500. No, because they have to make their money too. All we're doing is printing their design on cardstock in a fashion where it looks premium. The artist likes it. The fans love it. It's a win-win.
Absolutely, man.
Yep. Nice.
All right. This is awesome meetup.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, man. We're gonna go another 2 hours, so everyone strap in. Let's go. I'm kidding. As far as okay, I do have a couple more questions. I don't know if everyone else does. Well, first off, do you have some books you want to show us or some art?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let me turn on the light.
We're gonna have to show off ours too.
No. Just Ryan's.
That kind of show, Namin.
Huh?
No, it's only for our guests.
Oh, I think
he wants you to interview on a separate
good.
Oh, okay. We'll do a hangout sometime. And we all show some stuff.
All right. We could definitely do a hangout. All right, I just grab a couple. All right. let's show off some books. So other sketch cover I got was from Omar Dogan. I don't know if you guys know him.
Yep.
He used to work for Udon, right? And he left Udon and just did his own thing on IG. Just sells on IG, really. He did some Gunroad releases for books, like sketchbooks, really, of his art. But I'm a big fan, and so I ended up getting this X23 by him.
Oh, let's go.
Nice.
I
Nice.
love it. Jeez.
Nice.
I mean,
I like that.
he's a killer artist, man. Can't beat that.
Can't.
But the funny thing is, he hasn't done any Marvel characters lately. I recently looked at his IG, and it's all anime stuff. So, it's starting to get scarce. I don't know if he's pulling away from these certain IPs, but pretty stoked that I got this piece. It's funny.
No,
He reached out to me. This was originally sold, and how Omar works is he does the payment plans, which is great because not a lot of people can drop, that type of money. And then he reached out to me. He's like, I know you really like it, and you asked about it. It's available. I was like, all right.
Sweet.
Snag that up. Another piece I spoke about it earlier. This is the first Will Jack X23.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so he was critiquing the crap out of it. He's like, oh, I could have done this better. I could have done this better. And even his signature, he was kind of talking smack about it. So he took it out of the plastic and he redid his.
Wow, how funny is that? Yeah.
You didn't like his previous signature?
No, I guess not. So
Ryan, I the more I talk to artists, the more they're like they're their biggest critic.
Oh, huge.
Their own stuff, you know what I mean? They're like, wow, yeah.
Never show them their old stuff because they're like, oh man. Let's go with. So it's AAPI, so I might as well do some K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, let's go.
Nice. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
These
Those are
were
gorgeous.
MegaCon exclusives. And then,
Yeah, Jenny's, what's her name's book, isn't it?
what happened?
What's her name's book? Never mind. I'm talking wrong side of the book.
So
Blackpink had what's her name, had her own comic book.
oh
Blackpink.
yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Wait, who's that by?
This is Blackpink. This is Lisa.
Lisa, yeah.
Yeah.
She's not a comic book, yeah.
Yeah, this is her, which is kind of funny. Namin was like, "Oh, isn't that? Wait, no, that's different. That's a."
He had it. Yeah. No. Wow.
I kind of want that now. It's like
So it should still be available on the website. I'll let you know,
Wow.
Taku, when we get off. But yeah, this was.
Wow.
I saw it and I was like, I saw it online, and then on IG anyway, and they're like, "Oh, you can still order it." So I went to the site, and so they should.
That's kind of you want to get a signature from
Thank you.
celebrities.
Yeah. Bye, pops. But yeah, definitely wanted to get this signed by Lisa. The voice actors of K-pop, they were here at Level Up, but I wasn't able to go. So
cool.
Beautiful.
what else do I have here?
Do you have any Jim Lee pieces?
Oh, let's go.
Original Jim piece?
Yeah.
No, I wish.
I wish, right? Yeah.
Even a remark,
Yeah. There's a Doom sketch piece going for $450 right now. Is like, that's a great price for Jim. It's like
Somebody sold his handkerchief for about $1,000. his handkerchief. He just
Like used?
no.
Someone's Jim Lee's handkerchief.
Yeah,
Did he draw on it?
I hope.
they drawn and they just.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Trying to get
$1,000
DNA.
bucks.
Clone him.
Holy moly,
Yeah.
that's wild.
Well, no, I don't. But I do have some. I do have some foreign books. So, Philippines was big in doing Marvel books in the 80s, 90s. One of the biggest ones were the ASM 300, which I don't have. I'm just gonna let you know right now. I don't have the Philippine ASM 300. I think that's the most expensive 300. Yeah, I asked my, asked my father. God bless his soul. He passed, but I asked him to go to look for one, and because I think that's where I get my knack for collecting. He was a big collector of toys, models, and he had like a storage bin full of Mazinger Z.
Nice.
What?
Yeah. And so
Wow.
yeah, my sister, we spoke, and she goes, well, Dad has his all his toy collection, and she goes, those are yours now. So whenever I go back to Philippines, I'll be able to,
Bring that back. Yeah.
bring it back. But one of our good friends in the comic community, I'm not sure if you guys know him. His name is wow. I know his name by like his man, I forgot his name now because he changed his name to Tony Stark on my phone. So Tony Stark. Ron Jam. I don't know if you guys know Ron Jam, but he gifted me some Andy Kubert books.
Ooh.
So this is from Philippines.
Nice.
Ooh, wow.
It has the
Clean.
there, right?
Dang.
Those are like Psylocke. So I had to pick it up with the
Oh my
original.
gosh.
Original. Oh wow.
So these are something that I would love to get Adam Kubert to sign.
Yeah.
More
Heck
salad for taco. Yeah.
That's dope.
And then here's another one that he provided me. And you can tell this one's roughed up, but
all good. It's all good.
yeah.
Yikes.
Nice.
That's
Oh man,
beautiful.
foreign
That's
comics
very cool.
rock,
Yeah.
man.
What else
Wow.
do we have here? Miko Suyan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Open flag. I tried to get the full color one, but I was like, it's not gonna sell out. It sold out so fast.
Right?
So I ended up just getting Kill New.
Mm,
Ooh.
That's so cool.
nice.
Huh.
Yeah. What else do I have here? In honor of this show,
Oh,
Yeah.
Ian Yuck.
please, Psylocke, AAPI.
Oh, that's dope, man. I have that book, but not that variant, and the I don't have it signed, obviously.
Yeah. No, I got this from a good friend, Gazer. He's on IG also. The funny thing about me and Gazer, he's out of Texas. We tend to swap books all the time. Like I'll buy from him, he'll buy something from me. A couple months down the line, like you want to switch back, and we ended up switching. The only book that I won't switch back though is that Psylocke, the 5.
That's a nice piece. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
been
That's a keeper.
think you want to sell it back? I was like, nah. But yeah, no, these are stuff I enjoy.
Yeah, I don't think so, Travis. Okay, check this out.
Cracking over the seat interior. Here's my folder of commissions. This is from Ben.
Ooh, nice.
Ben's such a great guy. Been following him since he was doing his streams.
Yeah.
So,
Oh man.
Girls, X23, Sadlock, and Gwen.
Wow.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
What are those on the very bottom? Like, is that on? Yeah, what are those?
It's cards.
Oh wow,
You know.
that's so cool, dude.
Right.
So those are original art cards?
Yeah, these are all original art. He used like a really thick cardstock too, which is pretty impressive because he lays down a lot of ink and watercolor, and so you could tell from here, like he poured.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Wait, when you commission him, how long did you do it in advance of his like appearance? How did you coordinate that?
Well, most of the time I do commissions. I don't do pre-convention commissions, only because it's more of a crunch. I would never. Okay, I wouldn't say never, but I steer away from commissions at conventions only because they're limited in time. One that I did, which actually turned out really well, because he refused to whip it up. So DK Ruan was at New York Comic Con in 2021, 2022, and Annabelle posted the commission list for the show. It was like $450. And I go, okay, I'll do it, you know. And I thought like it'll just be a, you know, quick sketch, whatever. And so I went to the booth and I met up with DK. And I go, hey, DK, do you have that the commission? And Annabelle overhears. And she looks at DK and she goes, oh, could you just whip it up? Maybe like 20, 30 minutes or so. And he looked at her and he goes, no. He goes, no. He was like, I'll get it done and we'll just mail it to him. And she kind of like shied away from that. And so I was like, okay, cool. You know, whatever, you know, I don't want to rush you. And that's the thing. I never don't tend to rush artists because of their schedules and stuff like that. But it took about maybe 6 months and then he hit me up and it was a full piece. And it was X23 sitting on a wall with bullet holes up against the wall. And it looked like Akira style artwork. And I was like, blown away.
Nice. Worth the wait, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
So, okay, so you've gone to a few cons in your day. What's one of your favorite cons to go to?
Favorite cons? Well, STC, NYCC was my first, like real, like big one. I did small cons, like they had Jersey City Con, and that one was okay, but like primarily it was New York. But then I went to San Diego. And that was a different beast.
Yeah, Paul, why are you repping your city, man? It's a loaded question. What's your favorite comic?
Let's go. So, you know, the thing is that so I went to WonderCon this year, and it was funny because, you know, Ryan knows a lot of artists, and it was funny. It was like, you know, his name would be mentioned, or you know, and then another guy would say, "Yeah, I know who Ryan is." It was kind of funny because I would like message Ryan and go, "Yeah, dude, I was talking to this guy." The Deus Robeck, I was, for some reason Ryan's name came up because I know Ryan, I was like, and it was like all these artists, you know. So the thing is that Ryan has a great reputation when it comes to um, the hobby, and the artists know him and they like to work with him. And yeah, it's funny too because you know I know the Ryan that's just, you know, he has dope comic books. He's in the club, but when I hear these other guys, you know, saying their name, I was like, dude, you know Ryan. It's cool. It's awesome, Ryan. It's cool
And
to hear your
honest,
name and people talking good stuff about you.
no, and to be quite honest with you guys, it's, you know, it's very humbling um, to hear that these artists have that sort of sentiment towards me, because, you know, I approach them as human beings too, and I know a lot of us do, but more so like, you know, they get bombarded nonstop every day. And
Yeah.
so for me, when I reach out to them or talk to them, I ask them, hey, how's it going? How are you? You know, how's things, you know, because it you got to humanize the fact that, like, they're just individuals like us, you know, trying to make a living, you know.
Yeah.
Luckily enough, their living is making comic books and making art and stuff that we love. And that's the thing that I think for us in the community as fans, doing these shows or providing a service for them, we're helping them also, you know,
Nice.
spread the word and be a part of it, some way or some form, you know, and giving that respect to them and understanding and allowing them to do their process, you know. I think that's the biggest takeaway from it.
Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. All right, so we're at the hour mark. I don't know if Naman, I know, dude, this flew right by. I don't know if Naman has any more questions or Otaku. If not, I have a couple more and we'll wrap this up.
Sure.
That's okay with you guys?
Yeah.
So-
Before the end, I want to explain something about giveaway that I have. So
Oh, yeah.
give me the
Yeah.
chance to do that. Yeah.
Yes, most definitely. Okay, so as far as comic books, what are some of the books that you're reading these days?
Reading these days, man, I haven't read. I've started reading Absolute.
Nice.
Because of the hype, everybody's like, you know, but it's really well written. I enjoy it.
Yeah, he's killing
Longest
it.
time, you know, DC, you know, was hit or miss, but now they're just hitting in all cylinders. You go to the LCS, that's the first thing that goes. So you know, they came out with their little trade backs, and I was like, I'll just get these, you know. I'm not fighting for issues or you know, exclusive books, because I know some of those, especially that Dan Quintana.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. He's the hot artist right now. Yeah, most definitely.
For sure.
So okay, here's the interview question that I ask all my guests.
All right.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years in the hobby?
Man, you know, I think more so collection wise, I think I would be even more fine-tuning my collection.
Nice.
You know, not to say that, like, you know, every Wednesday there's a book that's gonna be like, oh, I gotta get it, you know. I think more so like I want to take my time and refine my collection. That also goes for the artwork, you know. I want to build it to where, like, how it is now, to where it has a story. Like, you built that relationship with that artist and continue growing that. And so in 5 years, I truly hope to see myself more so strong-footed within the industry and build a stronger relationship, not only with the artist, but the community itself, and be able to provide some sort of service to help not only the artist, but the fans, you know, you guys, you know. And also by that meaning utilizing, the club too, because the club, it's something special. I think Namin and Otaku, if you see how we all interact with one another, the mutual respect, trying to help each other out, but also really make it a community. Not just, I know we're caught up in this age of like digital relationships, but we want to foster that real human interaction.
Yeah, 100%.
Well said.
That's what's lasting. We could have this. I have friendships that were established online, haven't met, but then when you actually meet them, that solidifies it. That's just like Paul.
Oh yeah, those are game changers. Yeah, 100%.
And I think it's a beautiful thing, especially when you share the same common interest in collecting.
Dude, we'll end on that. You can't end that any better. Namin, you did want to promote something. What did you want to talk about before we get out of here?
Yeah, if you want to put up my spreadsheet.
You have a spreadsheet. Okay, I do see it. Let's bring it up.
So let me try to add everybody in here. I'm gonna go. If I missed you, I'm gonna go ahead and add you guys back in here. But we are interviewing. Who are interviewing today? Ryan, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So anybody who just come to our shows, the AAPI show, you're getting a duck. And
Nice.
and if you are using comments, you're asking question that you used, and then you get 2 ducks and so on like that. Anyway, it's at the end of May. I mean, at the May 31st, I'm going to do a whole bunch of giveaways.
Oh, nice.
And I'll be giving away stuff from like
Mac, what's up?
Nakayama's shop, John Boy Myers shops.
Okay.
And all the others that attended, if they have a shop, I'm gonna donate sketch covers from them, and so those are all gonna be given away, and a whole bunch of duck race at the end of the 31st. So it's gonna be a big party. So I have this sheet that's public on my channel. I hope Paul puts it on his channel and everybody else in our group, and it will be updated as we do all these shows. So this showed that our thanks to the community.
Yeah.
So,
comment, guys. Comment on all our channels. Comment on the videos. Those all get you ducks.
Yeah. So the thing is, I want to add is that Namin has worked really hard to put all this together, and he definitely has to get some credit. And kudos to Namin. He makes sure that we're on task. Again, AAPI, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. We have programming throughout the whole month. Not just on my channel, on Namin's channel, Otaku's, and we also have some other individuals who are participating. So look out for the programming. We got great stuff like tonight. Dude, Ryan, thank you so much for being our guest, dude. Such a good time.
I'm gonna like poke at Ryan right now at the backstage.
Okay. All right. So again, I want to thank our special guest, Ryan, Cuevaa Comics, my co-host, Namin, Otaku. Everybody, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next AAPI programming. All right, everyone, take care.
Take care. Thank you.